Hello and welcome back, friends. Last time I visited one of the agro farm and learned few grafting techniques, tried it and succeeded. That's what I'm going to share today with you guys. So this is the agro farm. There were a huge number of grafted plants. You can see over here. These are all the grafted plants. This is the grafted mango plant. You can see rootstock, union and the sign over there. It has already flowered, so they will obviously get fruits within a year. That's amazing. That's what I like about the grafting. These plants are not here for permanent purpose. They have been placed over here for temporary purpose, for commercial purposes. You can see the grafting is not so difficult to do. They have done with a thread and it's perfectly working. I was surprised to see that, but not all the graft worked. Some of them even failed. Once the rootstock and the sign has been grafted, it's 2 months of time that the union should be perfect. If the union doesn't work, so they consider this graft to be unsuccessful. Since I'm here, I thought of taking few plants with me because they're gonna get fruit within a year, and I'm so anxious to see those fruiting plants in the small trees. So I managed to take a few mango plants. So he is helping me to take out few plants. These plants has been grafted earlier and the rootstock has been prepared at one place and the sign is taken from an adult plant and they have been grafted together. So after grafting, these plants have been placed in this area where they can take out whenever they want or whenever the customer comes to take those plants. So if they plant those grafted plant into this ground, they don't have to take care much. The soil is always moist and there is enough nutrient in the soil, so they don't have to take care or they don't have to weed out every time. So it's perfectly fine till the time those plants will be sold. There is no problem of the weed or watering or anything. They are perfectly fine. These plants has not been put so deep into the soil. They are just shallow, so they can take it any time. So now he is preparing plants for transportation. So he is using the straw. That's amazing. I have never seen this way. So here he is wrapping the plant around the straw. That's amazing technique. I never saw this before. I asked him why he used the straw. He said it's better because if you water it, the overwater drains out and the straw maintains the temperature, the outside temperature and inside temperature. The straw acts like a blanket outside the soil so that the soil, the roots doesn't get so much warmed up. Now I'm going to use the technique that I have learned over there and the knowledge that I have previously about the grafting to do the project over here. So I'm going to take a fresh sign from a fruiting plant. So here is the sign. So slice the sign so that that will have larger surface area to connect with the rootstock. So this is the rootstock plant. I'll be grafting that sign with this rootstock. So prepare the branch like that. Make the surface of the branch of the rootstock flat so that the sign will perfectly rest on the branch. So here the sign and the branch is perfectly resting on one another. Now we are using a plastic to cover the graft. There are a lot of grafting tape found in the market. I didn't prefer to use that one, so I'm just using the plastic. It also worked perfectly. The only thing you need to know is that you don't have to leave that graft open, because if you leave the graft open, they will dry and your union will not work. So make it tight so that the graft plastic will not go away. So this is ready. The graft is perfectly ready, and we will watch it after some time. And I'm going to take that branch and graft in another plant, but this branch, this sign is little bit woody. I'm not quite sure that it is going to have a good graft, but just want to give a try. The process is same. Just use the plastic or wrap around. Don't let the graft dry out. So this is ready. So let it be like for some time. So checking after 2 weeks of time, you can see that this graft has failed because it was woody. That's why I believe that it would not make a good union with the rootstock. But you can see the number of new branching that I've seen over this branch. That is how also we can make number of branches in a mango plant, I guess. So checking with another plant, you can see the cyan is pretty green in this one, and you can see at the tip new leaves has emerged. So that means our graft has succeeded and the new leaves has emerged at the tip. So once these leaves will grow bigger, I mean the branch will be more stronger and healthier. And once the union is strong, you can just remove the plastic so that the branch can grow more stronger and more healthier. So this is what I have learned and tried, and this method succeeded in this mango plant. So I'm quite happy with this experiment, and you can also give a try to get earlier fruit in the smaller plants. Basically the modern agriculture use the grafting technique to get faster fruit in the young plants. I also tried air layering in the mango plant. So the technique of air layering, you must have seen it earlier also, because I have done few air layerings with other plants in my YouTube videos. You can check them as well. Just removing the outer scale so that the air layering would succeed in the mango plant. And that is the mixture of the cocoa peat, vermiculite and rooting hormone, and wrapping in the plastic and tying that with a thread so that the branch will grow some roots and we can have a new plant. By this technique I have also grafted the mulberry plant, the pomegranate plant, the lemon plant and few other, and I succeeded over them. Here I would like to apologize with my viewers that I could not upload the update of this air layering, but the result was positive and I got the roots at the air layering point and the branch was ready to be transplanted to a new location. So in this method also you can get mango plant and that gives fruit within a year. So all you need to do is that choose a good fruiting plant, and from where you can just take out a branch and just transplant it to a newer location by the air layering method. So from today's video I hope you have learned something, and if you like to share something with me, just comment below. I'll be more than happy to see your comments, and if you have any queries just comment below, I'll answer them as well. And if you do like my video, please do share it, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. Thank you and see you again.